We just had another Community Service District Foundation meeting working on the gala. Looks like our congressman is going to be able to be there. We've planned, it looks like maybe Foster Freeze is going to be catering it. It's going to be at Wayside Chapel, and the program will actually be in the sanctuary, and then the meal in the gymnasium. And it seems like it's all coming together, even though it's back to October 22nd. Put that on your calendar.
Which will be honest in a moment.
Yeah.
It comes quicker than you'd think after 4th of July.
Yeah, put that in your calendar, Saturday, October 22nd.
And how many people, Byron, are you expecting to get?
We're expecting 500. We have seating for 500 eating, and then in the program in the sanctuary we have seating for about 650.
Tri-tip dinner with all the fixings.
Tri-tip dinner, yeah.
This is a brand new windmill out here off Patterson Road in Rosamond, and I see these selling at Home Depot. And here's somebody that put this up and providing power for their house in Rosamond. This is Wednesday, June 15th, 2011. Looking east from 170th Street, panning around. This area is all scheduled for wind and solar energy. You can see 170th here, headed south down into the Antelope Valley. This is one of the last times this clear view is going to be available. What's your name?
Sophia.
What's your last name?
Lee.
Sophia Lee. And how about you?
David.
Last name?
Williams.
And your
Elena.
and your last name?
Williams. But they're not related.
No. Okay. And how about you?
Derek.
And your last name?
Aliazavito.
Wow. And how about you?
Brett.
And last name?
Dear.
And you're the last one.
Aiden. Hi, Mission.
What's your last name?
Clam.
Nobody much out here, the way it's been for years and years. Alfalfa farmers are watering their second cutting crop. The wind is blowing, the sun is shining. Skyote Ranch up the street is worried that the energy developers are going to destroy the lifestyle that they have here for their property. This is Skyote Ranch out on 150th and Gaskell, a little bit off Gaskell. This is the front entrance, and the owner of this property has sent a letter to the editor with concerns about the energy development near his property.
Everything you've done for us this last year, we'd like to thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Tonight, I'd like to present, and you've already received, but the official notice of the closed and certification for the gymnasium, which was done in record time. So I just want you to know you're no longer personally liable at this point. So you all should be breathing a sigh of relief. There you go. And you can all take those insurance policies that you all took out and go out the door now. So, also would like to give you a printout that came out back in January. The project was profiled in a construction masonry unit, profiles in architecture, as one of their projects, and obviously they do that for the industry, but we were very proud to have that, and we'll present that to you as well.
We took a look at the entire year for the 11-12 year to see, will we have enough in cash to pay our fixed expenses and our obligations. And due to the fact that the government has been making a lot of deferrals and the current financial position that the district is in with regard to fund balance, we have noticed that we will have some cash deficiencies in the months of October and November. The resolution before you is to approve another another tax revenue anticipation note to cover those deficiencies for those months, which is to not exceed I can't remember the amount on there, is it $4 million?
Yes.
To not exceed $4 million. And what we don't want to do is borrow $4 million right out. We want to borrow the amount necessary to cover our payroll so we can minimize the effect of interest that we will have to pay back on that tax revenue anticipation note.
Mr. Gutierrez, how's the Board of Trustees doing on finding a permanent superintendent?
We've got it narrowed down to a very short list, and we're in negotiations with those candidates. We should have something within a week or two, and we'll be able to announce to the public what our selection is at that time.
Good, good. So a week or two, and that'll be in plenty of time before the new school year starts officially July 1st.
We're hopefully we'll have a superintendent in place before the 1st of July.
We're hoping that we can take action on adopting this plan at the June 22nd board meeting, and that would meet all of the requirements. We'd have this plan in place prior to the California Department of Public Health executing a grant agreement with you for the arsenic compliance project. So we're really, we've met our deadline, and we hope that everything meets your needs and expectations.
We have a serious traffic speeding problem on 35th Street in the area of the fire station and 35th and Knox. We have traffic coming through there at 70 and 80 miles an hour, killing our animals, and
I think
going through a 2-lane highway there. 35th Street is 4 lanes until it passes the fire department, and then gets up in our neighborhood. It narrows down to 2 lanes. We got traffic going through there at 70 and 80 miles an hour.
We've been having an issue, and I think it's been an ongoing issue with thefts out in the western part of the out more or less in the desert. We do currently have a way to track some of the property that's being stolen. We're running into a problem with finding absentee landlords. So we're getting the property, we just don't know where it's coming from to have victims to prosecute. So one of the things I'd ask is that, you know, if you know folks out there who are absentee landlords and you start to notice stuff missing off their property, if we get their names and things like that, that would help us quite a bit.
He teaches advanced math programs, and he's coaching the mathletes team. This year, the mathletes team had an outstanding record. Yeah, congratulations on that. And he's also been coaching soccer, cross country, and the cross country team also had a great year. So on behalf of RMAC, we appreciate all the things that you've been doing for the people at Rosamond High School. And thank you very much.
Wow, what did we do? We had a really busy year. The choir went to a concert choir festival in Bakersfield. The band went to concert band festival at Serrano High School. There was the Kern County Honor Music Festival that we attended with both choir students and band students. We had our highest attendance of kids from Tropico this year at that event. Of course, we did our regular parades that we do throughout the year. We start in September with the September parades in our area. Then we carry that through December. We go back in for concert season. A lot of times we come back out in the spring again, and we go over to Fillmore. We ended on a high note. We went to Fillmore. The Rosamond High School band also went. We both ended up going to that event and then going to Magic Mountain for our year-end fun trip. And it's the first time I've ever seen the district take 5 buses full of band and color guard kids and everything over to one place. So it was really a lot of fun.
Any changes in your classroom?
Vinny's back there trying to tell me what and I appreciate that.
Any changes in your classroom this year?
Oh, that's another big event. We moved in November. We moved into this fabulous new band room, which I was just cleaning out at the end of the year, just again realizing it still smells brand new. It's really nice to walk into that facility, so we've been really enjoying that. We went to Jethawks. We tend to go to Jethawks and play for their opening night, which is quite an honor. They ask us to come and play the opening night for their place. And we will go again before the season's up, when our school year begins again. We will go back down there and we'll play again.